Temperature 8 degrees Celsius. 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Dew point 2 degrees Celsius. 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Altimeter 750 millimeters.
Misty for 1, Misty for 2, ready, check for spec. Misty for 1, Misty for 2, ready, check for spec.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Misty for 1, Misty for 2, ready, check. Classic ground, Misty 4, 2, ready, check on Victor.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Misty 41, Misty 42, radio check on SMAC.
Say again for one.
Radio check Fox SMAC.
Yeah, I read you 5 by 5.
Same.
Ready for checking the other radios.
Stand by 1. Hey, by the way, the preset 4, that's not correct. I had to tune manually to hear you.
That is odd. I'm running on preset number 4.
Let me switch preset mode 1 second. One for 2, can you hear me on preset 4? One for 2, can you hear me on FaxMac?
Yeah.
Yeah, my preset 4 definitely is off.
Yeah, I just realized I'm not running off the presets. I've typed them all in manually in UR, otherwise it doesn't work with the radios. My radios.
Yeah, I see. Okay, no worries. Alright, I'm ready to check the other radios.
Alright, that's odd. And you on 237?
Stand by. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. The problem is on my end. Somebody let me fix this.
Roger.
Alright, sorry, it should be fixed now. It was my end. I had the override presets on Universe Radio still activated.
Excellent. Mr. Check uniform.
2.
Mr. Check Victor.
2.
Perfect.
Alright, I think two's ready.
Excellent. We're going the other way then, Nick.
Okay, I didn't pay attention to the event.
He went for 2-6, we're going for 0-8.
Copy.
Courtesy ground, Misty flight, Misty 4, 2 times 8 and Charlie per Park, November 2223, taxiing via November Alpha for holding short 0-8. One's rolling.
Sure.
Courtesy ground, Pata 11, taxiing November Bravo, runway 08.
Unfortunately, I just lost the clouds on trying to check the windsock.
Yep, roger.
It was too bad because they were actually quite nice.
Yeah, it happens to me when I use the F2 view and switch around in the F2 view, then I lose the clouds.
Yeah, it's the exact same I did. Panther Misty suggests we just stay on ground for the deconfliction.
But they're happy.
Braking.
Sure.
Alright, do your final checks.
Sure. Two checks complete.
And one same, and I am Tim Sweet.
What you say?
Alright, we'll line up. I will take left, you take right.
Two in a row.
Courtesy Tower, Misty 4, 2 times 8, 10. Charlie lining up runway 08.
Courtesy Tower, Panther 1 flight, holding short, runway 08 at Bravo.
Braking.
Line up on the brakes.
Excellent, run them up.
Sure. What's the space information?
We just go for formation. Whoops. I've been had this problem quite a lot lately.
Two in a green.
One same formation departure. Courtesy Tower, Misty 4, taking off 08 for a right-hand climber. We'll be releasing in 15 seconds past.
Sure. 15's past.
Release, release, release.
Just 3 seconds ago I remembered to remove this afterburner detent that would have resulted in a not optimal takeoff.
Courtesy Tower, Panther 1 taking active.
Rotate.
Sure.
Yeah, plugs up.
2 gear up.
Courtesy Tower, Panther 1 visual 810s, and taking off runway 08, right,
Check,
and climb
right.
Sure.
I'm going ITT 750.
Sure.
and we continue the turn for waypoint number 2.
Sure.
And wings level.
Sure.
Chase it town, Misty 4 passing 3,500 feet inbound IP Golf 1.
Just our rapid flight passing 3,500 feet inbound Golf 1 in trail with Dayton's approved.
Small guys, you are on camera.
Oh yeah.
Continue approach, Misty 4, leaving your airspace to the south. Darkstar, Misty 4, 2 times 810 Charlie with you at 7,000 feet. We're on local QNH 2953, inbound Golf 1.
Get us approach, upon flight leaving airspace to the south, pushing Darkstar at this time. Darkstar, Panther 1-1 with you, passing 7,500 feet inbound Golf 1.
Panther Misty.
Panther.
Panther, you're more than welcome to overtake us. We are not gonna make our contact time.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just practicing information here for a couple more minutes and then I can head there.
Misty.
Oh, there he is.
I missed the region on your left wing.
Misty Vision.
Okay, Panther leaving.
See ya.
Hey, let's follow him. Ha ha.
Yeah. Alright, correcting slightly to the left.
Sure.
Alright, and let's fence in at this point.
Two, fencing in. Svensson in the green. Fuel 10.
And one is same and spool up maps.
2. Aligning. Hey, is this new? I noticed in yesterday's training that the static objects just appear when you are below 10 nautical miles distance. I never remembered this in the past.
No, I can't remember that. I didn't notice yesterday at least.
Yeah, that was super crazy. You saw nothing at those locations other than 1 or 2 armored vehicles, and in fact it was full of static objects.
That's crazy. Let's push for preset number 7. Should be, I have it manually set for 242.5. Darkstar Misty 4 is leaving for JTAC Warrior.
Set.
Misty, check. Uniform.
2.
Excellent.
I was practicing MiG-21 before, and that's why I loaded the presets.
Ah, that's a reason. Alright, I'll level out at 16,000 if you climbed for 17,000. Then we can check in afterwards once we're in the wheel overhead the IP.
Roger. You want me to go up now or over the IP only?
You can go up now because I'm almost all at 16,000.
Roger, 2's going for 170.
Excellent. And I got dirt SA8.
Same. 2 is established, flight level 170, QNH 2956.
Excellent.
Go on the wheel?
Now we just wait another 12 miles.
Copy. Visual.
What's it?
Warning, autopilot.
Let's up a right-hand wheel of this location and conserve fuel.
2, right-hand wheel.
Once established at Angel 16, right hand wheel.
To establish Angel 17, right hand wheel.
Excellent. JTAC Warrior Misty 4-1. Confirm you heard me on uniform.
Yes sir, I heard you loud and clear on uniform.
Excellent.
Should we try preset 10 as range 1 Victor frequency?
Yeah, we can do that.
To set.
Hunter when able.
Let's check Victor.
Sure.
JTAC Warrior Misty 4-1. JTAC Warrior Misty 4-1.
Misty 4-1, this is Warrior, have you loud and clear with Ramrod authenticate Lima mic.
I authenticate uniform.
Misty, Warrior, ready to check.
Warrior, confirm you on Victor. Warrior Misty.
Misty, this is Warrior. My frequency is Aqua 4 131250.
Roger, Misty read you 5x5 are coming back with authentication uniform.
And report current position and altitude.
Holding an IP Golf 1 Angels 16 through 17.
Roger that, be advised above you there is a single FA-18 call sign Panther 1-1 and holding above 20,000 up to 24,000 break. Your block is 10,000 up to 16,000. You are to maintain IP Golf 1 and be advised imminent threat SA-8 call ready grid.
Misty comes back with a Panther Flight Angels 20 through 24. Misty has block Angels 10 through 16 calling ready for grid SA-8. Misty calling ready with the location of SA.
Stand by coordinating with Panther and expect him on this frequency. Misty, location of SA-8 as follows. Northing 4138780, easting 04207680.
Misty comes back with a north 4138780, east 04207680.
Once again, northing is 4138.780.
Misty comes back with a north 4138780.
That's a good readback. You are separated with the distance.
Panthers up.
And also, Misty Flight, be advised, we have a cold artillery color location.
Send it.
Northing 4135.130, easting 04152.980.
Misty comes back with an RT location north 4135130, east 04152.980.
That's a good readback, and for your awareness, from IP Gulf 1 it is to the northeast 5 nautical miles.
Misty.
And this artillery position will support us with fires. Current target is set, gun target line 065 degrees, max or 7,000 feet. And Misty, when able, send check-in.
Misty, Tango Romeo 84462 time 810 Charlie, holding an IP Golf 1 at 16,000 feet. Ordnance 4 times AGM, 4 times 12, laser code 154115422. Full load of 30 Mike playtime 60 minutes, capability saddle TTP and FAC A aboard is in the clear.
Say again, PRF codes.
Don't understand PIF.
Laser codes.
Roger, 15411542.
Copy, 1541, 1542 respectively, and aboard in the clear. Panther, ready to check.
Panther long clear.
Also have you loud and clear, and I'm changing the responsibilities now. Misty will have Stuck and Mark control, and Brief remains with me.
Panther.
Misty, acknowledge.
Repeat.
Misty, confirm, copy last.
Negative, did not copy.
Okay, I say again, Stuck and Mark is with you, and control Brief is with me.
Stack and Mark will be with the Misty 4-2.
That's a good copy, and both flights call ready for situation update.
Panther ready.
2 press.
To engage.
1 supporting.
Misty ready.
Additional
you go
threats are
150, I go
triple
160.
A's, and these are below 6,000 feet MSL, and so far one-sided, no other disposition nor position is known.
Be on this when you can.
We'll go.
For targets, we are targeting first enemy SA-8s, then commander's intent is to cripple enemy command ability break. Next targets to follow will be main battle tanks, and then lesser
SA,
priority
so-
is IPCs and infantry fighting vehicles. Commander's intent for success is 50% attrition to command element and 20 attrition for tanks. Mission is a strengthened company of mechanized troops plus a platoon of tanks. For friendlies, we have about company size train.
Sea elevation 1125.
Affirm, you want the other one as well?
No, I got the other one.
Let's be off. I lost Warrior on Victor.
Same.
Artillery no change, clearance from Warrior, and ordnance will be stated per 9 lines. No remarks, no restrictions. Call ready.
We need to push more to the south.
Warning, autopilot.
Warrior Misty 4-2.
Misty Warrior.
Warrior Misty, we completely lost you halfway through the brief. We need to push south first to have better comms, and then you need to read the AO update for me again, please.
Roger that. You are approved to continue over artillery location for better comms.
Confirm you want us over the artillery location for better comms?
That is affirmative at this time, yes. From the south, you will be screened by the mountains.
Roger, moving towards the artillery. Alright, rejoin with me and we'll just get a bit closer.
Affirm.
Panther, confirm comms.
Battle Longer.
Okay, I'm looking at the valley. I think, make a mark where my aircraft is.
In the meantime,
where we orbit,
Panther,
that's
call
fine
ready
the
for
comms.
a
You
9
go
line.
150, I go 160.
I'm dropping to 150.
Battle ready.
Misty, good comms now already.
Last flying, say again.
Misty, now good comms with you and ready for the AO update.
And confirm how much you got.
Confirm what?
How much have you already received?
Pretty much nothing. I think you need to start over for me to have a good picture.
Roger that. We have more threats of triple A's, and these are active below 5,000 feet MSL. For targets, we have a company of mechanized troops plus platoon of tanks. And commander's intent is to neutralize the SA-8 at first to open up the airspace break, and then prosecute enemy command element to cripple enemy command ability break. Next target to follow will be main battle tanks and infantry vehicles and APCs in that priority. For friendlies, we have a company of mechanized troops also, and we are located to the southwest of target area, and nearest troops are at this moment to the west 1 kilometer, and I'm declaring troops in contact at this time. Artillery no change, clearance from Warrior, and orders been per 9 lines. No other remarks, no restrictions.
As Misty 4-2, copy all friendlies west, 1 click, and we have danger close.
Warning, autopilot.
Mystic already 9-line Alpha.
Warrior Misty, ready in 9-line Alpha, and be advised we have capture on the SA-8.
Roger, this will be your first target, and this is type 2 bomb on target. Request a Maverick against SA-8.
Got it, bomb 2, type 2 bomb on target Maverick at the SA-8.
Copy, and 9-line as follows. 1062 degrees, 16.6 nautical miles. 1130 feet. Single SA-8 in the open. Northing location as per Echo Point. No mark, friendlies not a factor. Ingress right pull to the south and re-establish in Gulf 1. Readback 468. Readback 46.
Copy, elevation 1130 and grid as by Targon.
Okay, I need you to send that grid.
Copy, north 4138 806 042 07 080.
Okay, this grid is approved and call ready restrictions.
Send it.
Final attack heading is 05, correction, 060 clockwise 110. You are to stay above 19,000 feet and you'll be separated with the Panther flight by altitude.
Copy, from 060 clockwise 110 and you mean below 19,000 feet?
Can you provide information if you can engage from the safety, maintaining your current hull block?
Yeah, I'm currently up at 170. You want me to go up 190?
Negative. If you're able to engage from that block, then disregard last restrictions.
Yep, it's possible to engage and I'm leaving IP now.
Autopilot.
Copy, I'm looking for your in-call with heading.
Copy, Wilco setting up. 2, from this location, shooter cover 1 is shooter 2 is cover, egress will be to the south.
2 is covered.
I'm setting up for attack heading 080.
Roger, 2 is ready.
Buster.
2.
There's 2 vehicles, one with a rotating radar and one next to it. The rotating radar thing is the ESA, correct?
Hey firm, that's a northernmost target.
Copy, tipping him. Beast 1 tipping him.
Continue.
Beast 4, correction. Bestie 4-1, Bestie 4-2, in hot heading as 080.
Missy 4-1, clear hot.
This is clear out, 16 miles out.
All flights be advised, we have a new gun target line 054 degrees, max ort is 4,500 feet, and artillery is engaging counterfires.
Bestie 4-2, copy.
Panther.
For your information, point of impact is in the middle of the AO.
Bestie.
Panther.
Bestie's getting locked up. Misty rifle off to the south.
Copy, rifle, continue.
Time of flight,
6
5 seconds. Thank you, buddy.
Continue.
Misty pushing back to the west to the IP.
Continue.
4142, press.
Misty, once Maverick hits the target, report PDA and call ready new echo point instructions.
I got the target.
A second.
I got BDA.
Copy. Misty 42 will come. You take BDA, I take the new echo point.
We missed the target. We need to re-engage.
Roger. Can you take it and I cover?
Yeah, should be possible.
Alright, press.
Misty, break your egress and from SA8 location push Delta 8 for echo point and in your hold block.
Warrior Misty 4-1, be advised the SA8 is still up.
Where copies, SA8 is still up, push immediate for re-engagement under the same 9-line restrictions, call in heading.
Misty is tipping in. We'll go.
To support.
Misty is in. Misty is in.
Say heading. Say again heading.
Misty is in hot heading 070.
Misty, clear hot.
Clear hot, Misty 4-1.
And all flights be advised, gun target line is now hot. Expect rounds on deck in 30 seconds.
Roger.
Misty. Misty rifle off south.
Misty, continue.
Time of flight.
Clear.
Last calling, say again.
Time of flight 0 seconds.
Continue.
Misty.
Just get BDA.
Rounds on deck.
Climbing back up.
2, visual U.
Should impact now.
Check.
Misty confirms the SA8 is check.
Where copies? Both flights stand by short coordinating with the artillery.
Alright, now stay here at 150. I'll go into a left-hand over.
Copy, you want me at which altitude?
You can climb for 160.
2160, left hand wheel. To establish 160 left hand wheel and ready for echo point coordinates.
Panther, from last echo point SA8 location also established Delta 8. This should place you on the western boundary of a friendly force.
Delta 8 of Echo of S8. Patrick.
Call ready 9 Bravo.
Seems the echo point is CSA.
Ready.
Yeah, I think he meant to say that he'll
Type
give
2
you
bomb on target. Request
I think I heard that
all
too.
Mark 82s. Lines 1, 2, 3 from Delta 8, elevation 930 feet. 4 times enemy self-propelled howitzer, missionary in the open. Northing 4, 1, 3, 8, 5, 2, easting 0, 4, 2, 0, 1, 4, 0. Marked by high explosive. Friendlies to the southwest 1.5 kilometer. Egress to the north in your left pole. Then re-establish Delta 8 in your hold block.
Read back, type 2 bomb on target, all 4 Mark 82s, 1, 2 and 3 and Delta 8. elevation 93 feet. Location north 413852, east 420140. Friendly is 1.5 clicks south.
Okay, read back location again.
Location north 413852, east 0420140.
Okay, good readbacks, already remarks restrictions.
Form altitude is 93 feet.
930 feet.
Ready remarks restrictions.
My fucking Maverick went
Final
for
attack
the
heading
wrong
0,
angle. I had the correct
20
angle.
clockwise, 070 degrees magnetic, and you are to stay above 5,000 if able, due to AAA threat down in target area.
Final attack heading 020 through 070, stay above 5,000 feet, Panther.
Repeat last.
I said my Maverick went for the other vehicle, even though I had it slewed to the correct side.
Okay, good readbacks. Now continue towards Delta 8. You should have a good look into a target area and call contact with target area.
Panther copy, stand by. Punching coordinates.
In the meantime, Misty, call ready 9-line Charlie.
Send it.
It will be Type 3 bomb on target, utilizing best ordnance. Lines 1, 2, and 3 will be from the overhead once Misty completes the task. Elevation 950 feet. Enemy mechanized company. 41B876 Sting 0401.400. No mark, friendlies south 700 meters. Last calling say again, overstep. Okay, disregard. I say again, line 7 is no mark, line 8 is south 700, egress to the east, then back to overhead.
Repeat Eastings.
Eastings is 0420124, correction, 04201.400.
Misty comes back with elevation 950, location north 413876, east 04201.400, friendlies south 700 meters.
And Misty, good readbacks on my line, already restrictions.
Send it.
Your altitude block is 6,000 through 8,000. Attack direction from the north to the south or south to north. And target will be limited by boundaries after TOCON, and your time attack window will be 5 minutes.
Repeat altitude block.
Altitude block is 6,000 through 8.
Roger, final attack heading north to south or south to north, altitude 6 through 8,000 meters and 5-minute window.
And that is 6 through 8,000 feet MSL. Confirm your scaled feet or meters.
Feet.
Roger that. Panther, state current position and confirm your contact with target area.
Get
After contact to target area, established IP.
Okay, in the middle of the target area should be looking at artillery impacts and a burning vehicle.
Copy, anchored up at Angels
area
22,
again,
quite hard to see from here. I think I can see a burning vehicle now.
Okay, anchor that as anchor point 1. Stand by. At this time, Misty, you are to descend and establish your hold block 6,000 through 8,000.
Misty descending.
Panther, I see a distinct U bend in the river. You can use that as reference.
Confirm at the U-bend there is a... Between the U-bend and a river there is a small patch of woods.
Contact.
Idle.
Okay, patch of woods will be now anchor point. Stand by. Panther,
Contact that. Contact artillery.
Panther, your new hold block is 9,000 through 11,000.
9,000, 11,000, and then contact artillery impact. I think I see the burning smoke. Confirm I can establish overhead the target area.
Yes, at this
gonna
time
go
you are
for
to
8,000.
establish overhead target area.
What's our block again?
Contact markings
6,000 to
with
8,000.
high explosives.
Copy, I'll be...
And confirm
helping
contact
you.
burning vehicle.
Contact.
Okay, distance from the burning vehicle towards the patch of woods to the east of the burning vehicle will be the unit of measure. Call contact.
I'm looking.
Contact. Contact.
I'm at
From the
72,000.
burning vehicle to the northeast across the road, take 2 units of measure. There will be single vehicle, command vehicle. This is your priority target, and call contact target area.
Confirm there's one vehicle there or 2 vehicles.
The single vehicle is to the east of 2 vehicles, 1 unit of measure.
Contact.
Call tally.
Solitary.
Okay, change to attack direction. You will be attacking from the west to the east, or from the east to... Correction, from the west to the east only.
West to east, copy. We're ready to tip in.
Push immediate call in with direction.
Pushing call in no direction, stand by 30 seconds.
Standing by.
I switched to guns.
But they're now in hot 120.
Thunder 1-1, clear hot.
Clear hot, Pad 1-1. Pad 1-1 off.
Continue.
Off dry.
2 fighting wing.
Excellent, sir.
Thunder 1-1, I have no line of sight. Available SS effects.
Off dry, setting up immediate re-attack. Panther will go roughly 60 seconds.
And be advised now the counter line will be called so you can freely maneuver.
Panther. I confirm 5,000 feet restrictions no longer valid.
Still valid, I have confirmed AAA in the target area.
Panther. Panther tipping in. Panther in hot 070.
Thunder clear hot.
Panther cleared hot. Panther Panther's off, unable to deliver weapons.
Copy that, Panther. Return to your hold block and establish overhead. Stand by.
Panther, copy Wilco, unable to get weapon solution.
I think he needs to go higher and do a dive bomb.
Yeah, probably.
It's
I
like
think
when
that
we,
time too.
it's like when we
Panther
try to
received
launch
time
a cluster bomb from low altitude.
Yeah. ITT 70.
Sure. Tuning
Go for Misty.
73.
Contact with the target area when able.
Roger, leaving IP.
Misty, you are cleared to establish overhead in your hold block.
Misty is moving for the overhead.
Panther established Angels 22.
Yeah, and I am in the green and fuel is 72.
What are your copies from Panther?
Where Panther requests to push to the tanker to extend the playtime.
Say again, last calling.
Panther requests to push to the tanker to extend my playtime.
Approach continue. And egress from the AO to the northeast.
Negative will push to the south. The tanker is 40 miles to the south.
Roger that, continue.
Leaving your freak and report back in roughly 10 minutes when I'm finished refueling.
Warrior.
Misty has contact on a smoking vehicle.
Copy and confirm. Last received 9-line was regarding 4 times self-propelled howitzers.
No mechanized infantry.
Roger that, you're doing the Type 3, copy that. Okay, from the building, correction, burning vehicle, which will be now anchor point. Go to the east, you will see a wood block in between the road and the river.
Contact.
Okay, between the vehicle and, correction, between the anchor point and the wood block, there is a 2 times self-propelled howitzer. This will be your secondary target.
Contact.
Now from the anchor point to the eastern edge of the wood block, unit of measure, call contact.
Contact.
From the eastern edge of the wood block, go 2 units of measure across the U-bend on the river to an open space. You will see 4 by main battle tanks between the river and the road.
Contact.
This is your priority target.
Roger, main battle tank is priority target. Misty.
Now go back anchor point.
Anchor point.
From the anchor point, go to the northeast 1 unit of measure. There will be a single vehicle under the edge of the forest north of the road. Command vehicle will be your tertiary target. back anchor point.
Anchor point.
From the anchor point, go to the north across the road, roughly 1 unit of measure, 2 BTRs in the open.
Contact.
From the BTRs, go east, half unit of measure, single vehicle between the wood block and the forest to the north of the road.
Contact.
This is your tertiary target, go capture.
Visual.
And I change attack direction will be now from the west to the east. You are clear to engage.
Attack is from west to east.
That's a good readback, go ahead.
Okay.
And
Alright.
I'm standing. Warrior is standing by, commencing an engagement call. You will have 5 minutes from that time.
Missed you. Have you seen the tanks?
And if you're good with the single ZSU 23-2, you are approved to the ground. Missy confirm.
Stand by maneuvering. Alright, we're gonna offset it a little to the west.
2. I did not follow all the talk zones. I see a couple targets on the ground, but I had to keep formation.
Yeah, no worries. We're going for the tanks to begin with. I just need to line up correctly.
Copy.
Buster.
2.
2's cover. We're coming in from the west, and then we'll see if we can hit something. I don't think we can. Misty is in heading 055.
Misty call, commencing your engagement.
Misty commencing engagement.
5
Two
minutes time attack window. Priority is gun and Mavericks. Spare 12s.
Alright, I'm coming off again.
I saw you flying towards the area where there was a lot of impacts on the ground. Is that where the tanks are?
No, they're beyond that point. I'll try to get one of them on an AGM, otherwise it's gonna be impossible.
Yep, I agree. And I'll scan east of that area to get a TGP on that tank.
Yep. I'm going in again.
Alright, got artillery captured, no tank.
Misty, be advised that the ZSU has been knocked out.
Rifle.
Continue.
You should be able to see the impact of the AGM. They are
Looking,
to that location.
looking. Got it. Capture.
Very good, man.
Off try. Off try, but I have capture.
Excellent. I'm coming in again.
What's the egress direction?
We egress north.
Copy north. Confirm there's just east of the tank there's an howitzer artillery.
So again,
I disregard last, I've captured the tank. Am I clear to swing around and get a maverick on that guy?
yes sir.
Alright, rolling.
I'm on the ridge line to the north.
I have a big fat cloud between me and the target.
Yeah, that's the advantage with the with the F2. I don't have anything.
Misty from Warrior, I extend your engagement time for the next 5 minutes.
Mr. Cubs.
Photo rifle.
Continue.
Two's off. You said to the north, is this correct?
Affirm. Off to the north.
Where, Panther?
I'm at 7,000.
One is at 8,500. 8,500.
Visual. You're 9 o'clock.
I'm looking for BDA, stand by. Check.
Good man.
Swinging around to cover you.
Roger.
Switch to guns.
Yep, I am at guns.
Okay, I'll set up trail and engage whatever you engage, is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
I see white smoke, is that a target?
No, that's from me. The last location blew up now. The fourth one is in between the 3 burning smokestacks.
Tally.
And you need to come in close.
Pull up, pull up.
Off. Miss.
Roger. I'm tipping in.
Misty, be advised, main body of friendlies is now advancing to the northeast towards target area. We are preparing for counterattack.
Mr. Cubs.
Where, Panther?
Yep, I see smoke. Good hit.
Excellent. Then we got 2... I forgot the secondary targets.
Go ahead.
Kindly repeat secondary targets.
Continue. Yes, you have still 2 minutes and I extend 5 more minutes due to effects.
Yeah, and repeat the secondary objectives.
The secondary targets were artillery pieces at the wood block between the burning vehicle and the wood block.
Misty remembers. Alright, we have to get closer where all the impact points are. There should be a small forest to the far, and in between the impact points and the forest there should be 2 artillery pieces. I'm diving in for one of them.
Yeah, I see that the river makes a U-bend.
Affirm.
Tally. Two vision.
Warrior, Panther 1-1.
Go ahead for Warrior.
Panther, currently 23 miles to the south, finish refueling.
Copy, continue back to the overhead. You are 9,000 and above. Establish.
From 9,000 above, and I have a request to try to use my laser Maverick with the ground laced or air laced from Misty on a target if possible.
Copy, now stand by, attack in progress, and Misty call ready for new targets.
Send it.
Okay, I'm expanding current line line. We have enemy troops moving for a counterattack to meet my main force. South of the current targets, on the middle of the road, there is a blue container across it. Call contact with that container.
Contact.
Okay, now from that container to the north, between the container and the wood, the forest edge on the hill, 2 tanks, 2 BTRs, now priority target. Push immediate with gun, and line 8 is now dynamic west 500.
Roger, confirm there's also 2 vehicles to the south of the road.
Affirmative, no line of sight from me now.
Roger, Misty is tipping in.
I see them.
Misty is in hot again, commencing engagement.
Continue, Misty.
This is gonna be tricky.
Two is in trail.
Off to the north.
Pull up, pull up.
Confirm they are on the road now.
No, they're north of the road.
Pull up, pull up.
Yeah, got them. I mean, I don't know if they ever kill them.
Misty, abort, abort, abort.
Boarding.
Misty, establish overhead and call contact with the container.
Contact.
From the container along the road to the west, and there is a electricity pole. Call contact.
Yeah, there are several.
The nearest one. Call contact.
Contact.
Now between container and the first electricity pole to the west, this is the unit of measure. Call contact.
Contact.
The container is a TRP. Now from the TRP, take 2 units of measure to the northwest. On the hillside, there are 2 RDMs. Call contact.
Two is contact.
Contact.
Now from the these are BTRs. Now from the BTRs, 1 unit of measure to the west, almost at the road. 2 main battle tanks, call contact.
Contact.
Now this is your priority target, and call ready 9 line Delta.
We'll go.
Can I go for them?
Nope, we need a 9 line now.
Yep, sorry.
The previous target just struck, the last one now burning. That was a friendly fire, and this is a known friendly location.
Ready for CAS, Delta.
Lines 1, 2, and 3 from the overhead, elevation 930 feet. 2 times main battle tanks and 2 times BTRs. Location from your tally. No mark. Friendlies to the west 300. Egress at your discretion. Call ready restrictions and push readbacks. This will be a type 2 bomb on target.
Elevation 930 meters, location per tally, friend is 300 meters west.
Attack direction from the south to the north. Feedback.
Attack south to north.
We are now troops in contact. Push immediate. First tanks, then BTRs. BTRs. Push immediate.
West. Alright, one is doing it.
Yep, I'm on trail behind you. What direction for the attack did you give? North-south?
South north.
Copy.
Misty 4-1 is great. Guns dry.
For 2 and hot.
4-2, heading.
340.
4-2, clear hot.
Head up.
2 press, I have no more guns.
2 engaged.
4-2, good effects on BTR, and Misty Flight re-engage immediately, under the same 9-line instructions.
Request north-south and south-north approved.
If you are able to meet this slant range, then yes, north to south is also approved.
4-2. I'm behind you, swinging around.
I am below you visually at your 5 o'clock.
Yeah, visually. 4-2 and hot from the north.
Misty 4-2, clear hot.
Pull up, pull up.
Cleared out.
Pull up, pull up.
Good effects, good effects.
Confirm the 2 targets on the other side of the roads of my last impacts are also hostile.
That is affirmative. I add that to the target set, and between your last hits and the new targets, there are 2 MBTs by the road, north of the road. These are the priority targets now. Push immediate.
Okay, the BTRs north of the road, they are east or west of my last target, or in between.
From your last target to the south, there is a road running east to the west. Now, between the road and the last target, slightly to the west, there are 2 main battle tanks currently taking fire from the friendlies, and these are priorities.
Copy, and hot from the north, from the south.
Pull up.
Call tally on main battle tanks.
Tally.
Clear hot.
Pull up. Pull up.
Guns off.
Re-establishing the overhead and call contact target area.
Copy, Wilco, and I'm looking at the target area.
And call contact 2 burning vehicles, last targets.
Contact.
From 2 burning vehicles, go to the south, west towards the road. Between 2 main electricity poles, there are 2 main battle tanks.
Contact.
Confirm what side of the road they are on.
North side of the road. South of the one that just exploded.
He fired. Now confirm. Confirm how are they oriented to each other.
Unable to see this, but I know the targets you're talking about. They're just about on the road.
Okay, affirm. Call in under the previous 9-line and game plan and restrictions.
In from the south again.
Misty, clear hot.
Pull up.
Clear that, Missy. Misty off.
Pull up. Pull up.
Okay, you're aiming at the impact points of friendly troops. Now the targets are slightly to the west from the impact points.
The impact points create black spots for me, which I probably mistake for the targets. I'm looking west of the impact.
I have him catch.
I see them now. I see them now.
Okay, call tally.
Tally was firing right now. Tally.
Just got hit and burning. Now the center is your target. Call push immediate under the same 9-line and restrictions.
Copy in from the south.
Misty, clear hot.
Clear that, Missy.
Pull up.
Good hits, stand by effect. Tank is still active. Mobility function kill. Push immediate for re-attack. Same 9-line restrictions.
Copy, Wilco, setting up. Tipping in.
Call in heading.
Wilco.
Panther switch Ocker 4 for a brief.
Copy, standby.
In hot heading 340.
Misty, clear hot.
This is cleared out.
Pull up. Pull up.
Good hits, target destroyed.
Missed it. I'll be advised, just south and to the east of the last target, there's 2 more vehicles on the road static.
Add them to your target list under the same 9-line and restriction. Call tally and confirm that south of them there is a river.
I confirm this south of the road, south of the road.
Copy, push immediate under same 9-line and restrictions. Stand by for my brief and I'm looking for your in-call and heading.
Copy, Wilco, swinging around. Missed, you're not heading as 335.
Pull up. Pull up.
Misty, clear hot.
Missed is cleared up.
Pull up. Pull up.
Missed is guns dry. One is down. Alright, I'm guns dry. 2 GBO-12 left. And did I kill a friendly before?
Nah, I don't think so.
Right, want me to do rejoin on you?
Yeah, you can do that. I am at your 3 o'clock.
Copy, visual. And choose a green fuel 4-4.
1 sec. And visual.
I think one of the two vehicles I engaged last was some sort of AAA.
Roger.
And the friendlies fired. They created like black marks on the ground and...
Misty, I was coordinating with the Panther for next island and confirm remaining ordnance.
4 times AGM. Sorry, 4 times 12.
Roger that, 4 times 12. Now be advised, the Panther will engage from the south with a single Maverick, and he'll be targeting the command vehicle at the first anchor point at the woodblock between the river and the road.
We'll stay to the north.
Copy, I'm visual you.
Excellent.
And Misty, call ready 9-line Foxtrot. By the way, in this regard, I am now under the attack in progress with Panther.
I'm going to do a teardrop to the right to stay north of the location.
Yep. I have capture howitzer artillery.
What?
Misty, be advised, rifle from the Panther, expect TOT in the next 10 seconds.
Misty.
don't see him.
Nope.
Oh, there he is, and I heard him. He's in the valley.
Roger.
I saw something, or was it a missile?
Yeah, I'm unsure. I think
Misty
it's
Warrior.
Go for Misty.
Okay, completed engagement with the Panther. Now call ready new target location.
Send it.
Northing 4-1. Stand by.
Launch. Was engaged defensive.
Okay, Warner back again with the target location. Call ready.
Stand by, Misty 4-2 is engaged defensive.
Was it a Maverick or what?
I have no idea. No, because he said they were done with the engagement.
Misty 4-2 had a missile launch warning, but no visual on the missile. Looks clear.
Okay, Misty 5, I need you to stay to the west and do not enter further to the east from the target area. No, don't go into enemy depth.
But you want us
Misty,
to be
apology.
overhead?
Visual you.
I'm not really sure I understand this.
Missile launch.
Naked.
I think we need to push west.
I'm just going into a valley.
And Warrior, be advised, I have IR camera on my Maverick, so I'm able to scan from afar.
Warrior copies.
I'm over the AO. And I'm swinging around to rejoin with you. I think we just went too far to the east.
Misty,
Yeah,
confirm
but I'm
ready
not
for
really
a
a
new
hero, I
target.
can't hover. No, but I mean, we should be overhead while he's launching.
Okay,
his
Misty,
AGM.
disregard Panther. Call ready
I don't think so.
new 9 line.
That's already.
This will be type 2 bomb on target using single Maverick, lines 1, 2 and 3 from the overhead. Elevation 9er for 1. Single self-propelled howitzer in the open. 413857 Easting 0420150.
Alright, I'm bingo.
No mark, friendlies to the southwest 2 kilometers. Egress at your discretion. Readback 468.
Airback elevation 941 feet, location north 413857, east 0420150, friendlies 2 clicks southwest.
Rejoining.
Okay, readbacks, call ready restrictions.
Panther ready.
Attack direction from the west to the east, stay above.
I'm just gonna go
90,000.
a left hand here until I get
From
Warrior on the
west
horn.
to east, above 9,000.
Check. Visual you.
And call contact, target goal.
Very
West on my pushing coordinates.
good friend.
Warrior standby. Misty, Warrior, ready check.
Misty, Warrior Misty is bingo RTB at this point.
Copy that, Misty, call ready BDA.
Send it.
Okay, Okay, for target Alpha, mission successful, commander's intent met, a single SA-8 was destroyed, minutes 47, and that was for the first strike, then second strike was minutes 51, that was effective, and utilized 2 times break.
Sorry.
For your second target under type 3 of control, you have engaged successfully 4 times main battle tank T-72 type break. Then extended for next 3 BTRs and 1 main battle tank.
Looking good, sir.
Overall, mission successful, commander's intent met. And you're approved for RTB egress to the north from the AO and maintain below 8,000 as your egress.
Egressing below the 8,000, Misty 41, stay safe down there.
Where?
Panther, contact target area.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, confirm description of the target is a
preset,
single
1
vehicle
on
sitting
Victor,
between
that's
a
what we
U-bend
said
of the
before.
river to the south and
Sure,
U-bend
preset
of the
on
road
Victor.
to the north between them.
And set preset 1 on uniform.
Sure. Set.
Misty check uniform.
Sure.
Misty check Victor.
Sure.
Darkstar Misty 4-1, 2 times 8 and Charlie, leaving the AO to the north at 7,000 feet, inbound full stop landing, straight in approach, full stop landing at Kutaisi, runway 08. And let's fence out.
Sure. Fence out.
And 1 is fenced out in the green and fuel is 3-2.
Choose in the green fenced out field 3-4.
Excellent.
Did you say runway 08?
Yep, that was the one we took off from.
Roger.
I may get a little, well, it's appropriate, get a little misty. On our 11 o'clock we have Kobuleti, our old airport.
Yep. Vishal, but that was before my time. Never took off from Kobuleti with you.
Oh, that's true.
I think you guys went to Tbilisi not too long before I joined the wing.
Yeah, I think so too. It was just, we just moved more or less and then you joined. Darkstar, Misty, leaving you free for Kutaisi control. Kutaisi control, Misty 4
Sir, Panther,
1 2,
flight,
turn.
leaving your freak for Kutaisi control.
And Panther, be advised, we're using 134.1 for all comms. Alright, let's preset 3 on Victor.
Sure.
Take control, Misty 4-1, 2 times 8 and Charlie, with you 30 miles from the airport, straight in approach, full stop landing, 08.
And I missed the Panther. I'll rejoin just an information on your wing if it's approved.
Of course, sir.
And visual, your 2 o'clock high, slightly high.
Missed it.
Or correction, that was the tanker.
Well, sir, we've been called a lot, slow, ugly, but never a tanker. I'm just gonna keep this airspeed.
Sure, settled.
Looking awesome.
Yeehaw!
And Panther, you're clear to join on my left.